Hello guys, welcome to Calm Facts. Are you a fan of Leonardo da Vinci? Think you know everything there is to know about the famous artist and inventor? Think again. The truth is, there are countless hidden things about Leonardo da Vinci that are sure to blow your mind. From secret code and hidden meanings in his art, to mind-boggling inventions and discoveries that have yet to be fully understood, the depth and complexity of Leonardo's work is truly astounding. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or simply someone who is fascinated by the mind of a true genius, you won't want to miss these hidden treasures of Leonardo da Vinci's legacy. If you're new here, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive instant notifications of the latest videos. Let's start the video. Number 8. He was ambidextrous and wrote from right to left. Leonardo da Vinci was unique, possessing the rare ability to use both hands with equal dexterity, known as ambidexterity. This skill also extended to his writing habits, as he could write effortlessly with both his right and left hand. His writing style was even more remarkable, as he wrote from right to left, a method known as mirror writing. This made it difficult for others to read his writing and required them to hold the paper to a mirror to decipher it. Despite this unconventional writing style, he was brilliant and his work was highly respected in his field. His ambidexterity and mirror writing were just small quirks that added to his intrigue and mystique. Number 7. Leonardo da Vinci was an expert in many fields. Leonardo da Vinci was a true Renaissance man, an expert in many fields, and a master of many disciplines. He was an artist, scientist, inventor, architect, and engineer. He was a prolific painter, with some of his most famous works including the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. He was also a skilled draftsman and created thousands of drawings and sketches that were both beautifully and scientifically accurate. In addition to his art, he made significant contributions to the fields of science and engineering. He studied and wrote about anatomy, optics, and hydrodynamics. He also made numerous inventions, including flying machines, tanks, and submarines. His curiosity and desire to learn were insatiable, and his work inspires people today. Number 6. Leonardo da Vinci was also a vegetarian and believed in the ethical treatment of animals. Leonardo da Vinci was not only a renowned artist and inventor, but he also held strong beliefs about the ethical treatment of animals. He was a vegetarian and believed animals should not be harmed or killed for human consumption. This was a relatively unusual stance during the Renaissance period, when meat was a staple of the diet and hunting was considered a leisure activity for the wealthy. Leonardo's vegetarianism was not only driven by a desire to avoid causing harm to animals, but also by his belief that a plant-based diet was healthier for the human body. He also believed that a vegetarian diet could help improve one's physical and mental health and promote a sense of compassion and empathy towards animals. Leonardo's views on animal welfare were far ahead of his time and resonate with many people today. Number 5. Leonardo da Vinci made detailed drawings of human anatomy, which were not published until centuries after his death. One of the lesser-known aspects of Leonardo da Vinci's work is his extensive study of human anatomy. He made detailed drawings and notes on the human body, including the muscles, bones, and internal organs. These drawings were highly accurate and beautiful, displaying Leonardo's skill as an artist and his knowledge of the human body. Despite his detailed drawings, none of Leonardo's work on human anatomy was published during his lifetime, and it was only centuries later that his anatomical studies were finally made public. This was partly because the Catholic Church considered the dissection of human corpses a violation of the sanctity of the body. Leonardo's work was therefore considered taboo during his time. However, his drawings and notes were highly valued by later anatomists and continue to be studied and admired to this day. Number 4. Leonardo da Vinci wrote his notes and drawings in the mirror image script, which was only legible when held up to a mirror. One of the most intriguing aspects of Leonardo da Vinci's work is how he wrote his notes and drawings. He used a form of script known as mirror image script, or reverse writing. This meant that the words and drawings were written in reverse, with the letters and images appearing backward when viewed directly. This technique made it difficult for others to read or understand his notes and drawings, and Leonardo was believed to have used them to protect his ideas and keep them secret. Many theories have been proposed to explain why Leonardo chose to write this way, such as to keep his ideas private from rivals or make it harder for forgers to copy his work. To read his notes, one would have to hold them up to a mirror to read them, which makes it even more difficult for others to access his thoughts and ideas. This unique writing style adds to the mystery and intrigue surrounding Leonardo da Vinci and his work. Number 3. Leonardo da Vinci invented the flying machine known as the ornithopter, which was based on the flight of birds. One of the fascinating inventions attributed to Leonardo da Vinci is his design for a flying machine known as the ornithopter. This machine was based on the flight of birds and was intended to allow humans to fly using mechanical wings. Leonardo's design for the ornithopter was highly advanced for its time, featuring a variety of mechanical components such as gears, pulleys, and levers. He also made detailed studies of birds and their flight patterns, which helped him design a machine that would mimic the flapping of a bird's wings. Although the ornithopter was never built during Leonardo's lifetime, his design inspired later inventors and engineers who sought to create flying machines. The ornithopter is an example of Leonardo's inventive genius and ability to think beyond the limitations of his time. It is also a testament to his lifelong fascination with the mechanics of flight and his desire to understand and replicate the natural world. Number 2. The Last Supper. If you've read Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code, you know that this late 15th century mural by Leonardo da Vinci has been the subject of lots of speculation. Brown proposed that the disciple to the right of Jesus is Mary Magdalene, disguised as John the Apostle. He also suggests that the V shape that forms between Jesus and John represents a female womb, which implies that Jesus and Mary Magdalene had a child together. Art historians, however, are skeptical. Many suggest that John's appearance is feminine simply because that's often how he is depicted. Expert Mario Tade told Artnet.com, Leonardo had to copy the Last Suppers before him, and John looks like a woman. But a much more compelling secret message was discovered by Italian computer technician Giovanni Maria Palla. He claims that Da Vinci hid musical notes within the Last Supper that correspond to a 40-second hymn that sounds like a requiem when read from left to right. Number 1. The Mona Lisa. Da Vinci's 15th century masterpiece is one of the most recognizable artworks in the world, but there's more to see here than the infamous half smile. Firstly, some speculate that she's pregnant, given how her arms are positioned over her belly, and the veil around her shoulders, often worn by pregnant women during the Italian Renaissance. But the newest findings are in her eyes. In 2011, Italian researcher Silvano Vincetti claimed that he found letters and numbers microscopically painted onto them. He told the Associated Press that the L over her right eye likely stands for the artist's name, but the meanings of the letter S he sees in her left eye and the number 72 under the arched bridge in her backdrop are less clear. Vincetti believes that the S might refer to a woman in the Sforza dynasty that ruled Milan, meaning that the woman in the painting may not be Lisa Gherardini, as it's long been believed. As for the 72, Vincetti argues that it could be due to its significance in Christianity and Judaism. For example, 7 refers to the world's creation, and 2 could refer to the duality of men and women. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You are all truly unique, and I appreciate every last one of you watching. I mean that, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section. And as always, I will see you again very soon.